lifestyle. We offer advanced systems that provide a secure connection to dedicated professionals who can dispatch first responders at a moment's notice. Your system will feature an easy-to-use touchscreen that intuitively makes operating your system as simple as one touch.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech. Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. We offer advanced systems that provide a secure connection to dedicated professionals who can dispatch first responders at a moment's notice. Your system will feature an easy-to-use touchscreen that intuitively makes operating your system as simple as one touch.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station. For less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Welcome to NobleBears.tv. This is Chad Bird. I'm here with Braden McDonald tonight, and we're getting ready for the second night of the Dental Lodge Classic, where the Noble Lady Bears are going to be taking on the Lady Blue Jays from Guthrie. And we've got about a minute until this one's going to tip off, and we're going to take off with this basketball game. Boy, I tell you what, Braden, they played a really good game yesterday to get into this second game in the tournament.
Absolutely.
What's a couple things they did yesterday that you thought really they need to maybe try to repeat, do it again today?
Oh, I think it's the great defensively minded they had yesterday. They're getting in each other's faces and just having a good time. And that intensity, if they come out with that again, it's going to be hard to get anything going for the Lady Blue Jays. And another thing, I think you got to feed the hot hand. Landry George had 4 first-quarter three-pointers.
Set the tone, didn't she?
That's right.
I'll tell you what, when Landry comes out and she's hot, it's really, really, really hard to beat this Noble team. And then there's several people that contributed as well. Rayleigh Steely, we had Hayden George that did really good. Heegie's always good. Hey, we're going to stand right now for the national anthem. Let's take this time with them.
The starting lineups, starting with the Guthrie Lady Jays. Senior, number 0, Braden Russell. Senior, number 1, Elena Wallace. Senior, number 3, Angel Murillo. Junior, number 14, Mariah Deitman. And junior, number 21, Ania Morgan. And now the starting lineup for your Noble Lady Bears. Sophomore, number 0, Rayleigh Steely. Senior, number 11, Mackenzie Hickey. Senior, number 21, Landry George. Sophomore, number 23, Hayden George. And junior, number 24, Landry Decker.
And there you have it. That's your starting lineup for the Noble Lady Bears. Your announcer, John Stokes, at the microphone tonight. And we're fixing to get ready for this second game of the Lady Bears here in the Noble Dental Lodge Classic, I should say. And if you have any needs whatsoever you need to check them out. What a great place to go and get all your dental work done. They do braces and teeth cleaning and all sorts of stuff there is what I've heard. And what great dentists they have there too. All right. Well, here we go. Looking for a spark tonight to get started. Hickey's going to bring the heat, I believe, up top. And we've got Rayleigh Steely that she'll be able to handle the ball. Guthrie is 4-3 right now on the season. Noble's 5-3, evenly matched here tonight for sure. And so this should be a really, really good ball game. Let's get started for the first 8 minutes of the game. Guthrie gets the ball first. Looks like we're in kind of a 2-3, or maybe, two, kind of flexing back and forth there on their defense. I can't tell what they're in right now even. Maybe a 1-3-1. Guthrie drives, looks, gets bumped by a Bear, but gets it to fall. Press automatically against the Lady Bears, almost a turnover. Fighting on the ground is George. It's going to be a tie-up. It's going to be Lady Bears ball on the side. Hickey's going to take it out. Steely with the ball up top. Good defense so far from Guthrie. Hayden George turned into look. Landry wants to shoot, but nothing's there. Guthrie's doing a good job keeping the Bears on the outside of the perimeter right now with a lot of pressure, it looks like. Decker's posting up underneath, asking for the ball. There's George. She turns and looks. She shoots and in for two to start the night off for the Lady Bears. Hayden George.
She likes that little turnaround jumper when they get it into her, for sure.
She's got good footwork. She turns, she squares up, she looks, she shoots over the top. She does a really good job underneath there. Guthrie kind of drives the middle, shoots from the free throw line, and hits another two. Back again with the pressure against the Bears. Trying to cut the middle off there. And Hickey tries to drive, gets the ball stripped away, and Guthrie heads south, pulls the ball out, circles the wagons, drives in, kicks it to the outside. She's going to shoot. Hard bounce off the back. Ball out of bounds, and we're going to stay with the Lady Blue Jays. Four across for the Blue Jays. Little pick there underneath. Hickey almost with the steal. Three shoots, and it's in. That's Murillo for two. Hickey dribbles through the middle.
She
Slap.
can take it herself.
Yeah, slaps and lays it up and then gets hit again by, that's 0, Russell. And that'll be her first of the night. Hickey goes to the line. She's going to be shooting two. Hickey's done a good job this season so far from the free throw line. First was up, off to the right. He gathers again. This one's in. Score is going to be 3-6. Guthrie's up by 3 right now. With 6 minutes left in your first quarter, number 0 shoots from the outside. Russell hits the back of the backboard. Good rebound, but then we throw it away. Guthrie's scrambling right now. They have the ball back at the top of the key. Drives, loops it in, and they score again. That was Ania Morgan, number 21 for the Lady Blue Jays. Hickey has the ball at the top of the key, throws it to Hayden George to Landry George, and Landry George just a little bit long. Guthrie headed back the other direction. Drive again, kicks it out. Nice little move underneath, but too hard. Ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to stay with the Blue Jays underneath. Blue Jays are boxing it up. Kicks to the outside, back to the top. In the middle, we're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive on defense right now, I think, Braden. We were doing such a good job yesterday. Here's Steely coming up. Tries to step around her, and there's a block, and she'll be shooting two. I thought we did a really good job yesterday, Noble did, on the pressure that they put on Bridge Creek, keeping those teams out of the perimeter and not being able to get into the paint. And I hadn't seen that too much tonight yet from the Bears. Steely shoots. The first one's in. That gives the Bears 4 points. Still down by 4. And that one's in and out. Guthrie's bringing the ball back down. Continues to push at a rapid speed of pace, it seems like, Braden.
Here's more of the pressure we saw yesterday. It looks like Noble's picking up the tempo, trying to force Guthrie to make a mistake.
Yeah, when Hickey gets out on top like that and starts pushing some girls around up top, it seems like something always happens. A little mid-range shooter, hard off the backboard, gets it stripped away, and then just an easy layup for two.
That's Murillo.
That's Murillo, and it gives her, that's 10 points for Guthrie right now. Press still extended way out, trying to get it to the middle. Couldn't do it. Number 14 picks it up. Hickey tries to strip the ball. They shoot, and Hickey gets the rebound and back. She's got somebody on the backside, a Wolf. She shoots it up and rolls it in. That gives Noble 6 points.
Took it coast to coast right there.
We needed a little bit of a spark, and there's Hickey starting to ignite it for Noble.
Looks like an extended zone look.
Yeah, they're covering that high post with Decker. They dribbles around two, is able to lay it up, but couldn't get it to go. Steely tries to rush it up the right side of the court, tries to look at Decker. Decker's open. She takes a step before she puts the ball on the floor, and that's a Noble Bear turnover. That's one thing that we talked about yesterday that they controlled so well, is that they did not turn the ball over very much at all. And in this game, it's going to be even more crucial playing against this good Guthrie team that they don't turn the ball over. They got two up top. They're just playing catch right now, waiting for see what Noble's going to do defensively. Not a lot of activity right now. Another drive. She's going to kick it back out. Number 0 shoots up. I think it's Murillo. She hits it hard off the rim again. Ball's on the ground, but Guthrie retrieves it. Back out to the top. From the side, she had a good look. Landry George has the ball, doesn't have a whole lot of help bringing the ball down, getting a ton of pressure right now. And Coach Vandenberg sees that and calls a timeout. We're going to take that timeout with them here at NobleBears.tv.
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. We offer advanced systems that provide a secure connection to dedicated professionals who can dispatch first responders at a moment's notice. Your system will feature an easy-to-use touchscreen that intuitively makes operating your system as simple as one touch.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your...
And we're back. Steely has the ball up top right now. Passes it to George on the right side. Steely flashes. Decker's setting a pretty good pick there for George. Steely's fighting hard to get into the middle, but great defense by number 3, keeping her to the outside. Steal right there. Number 21, she's up.
What
and
a block by Hickey.
Yeah, Hickey hustles down the court, gets all ball. So it's going to be Blue Jays ball on the baseline. They're going to box it up again. 3 goes to the right side. They get the ball to the low. and get a shot off, but it's in and out. Hickey again with the steal. Long pass to Decker underneath. She can't handle the ball. She tries to throw it back in, but can't quite get it back in bounds. And so it's going to be Lady Blue Jays basketball.
I like to see Noble try to set something up here. Maybe a set play, George off the screen, maybe inside to Decker on the backside. Just set something up, get an easy bucket next possession.
We've got number 21 at the top. Number 3 looking to drive once again. She's been penetrating quite a bit, driving through the lane, but not able to this time. Kicks it to the right side, and there, number 14 drives on the baseline and shoots. And it is a turnover on the press by the Blue Jays. Number 3 pulls it back out, sets it back up. Number 21 feels the hot hand. She shoots, bounces off the back of the rim. Rebound by the Blue Jays, bounces out, and that looks like that's going to be Lady Bears basketball going the other direction. Score 6-12 with 1:30 left in this quarter. What were you saying now, Braden, that you'd like to see as soon as they get the ball down the court, try to set something up, kind of get settled in, be able to get a shot off?
Good shot, that's right.
Decker has the ball on the right side looking for somebody. Hickey has it. She's going to drive all the way to the rim. Lays it up. She's really, really good at that, too. If she sees a seam, a hole, anything there, she's going to take it all the way to the hoop. And it has a good percentage at that. Number 3 drives it all the way coast to coast.
That's Murillo again. That's her.
Just steps right through him, is able to score. Decker again looks for Hickey, but number 3, Murillo, gets in front of her and steals the ball and pushing the tempo once again down the court. Kicks it out to number 23 on the left side. Murillo grabs the ball back, setting them up. Murillo is just a pretty decent point guard right there, running the team. They've pulled it out. They're going to take their time. It looks like that they're just going to try to get a count and maybe take this last shot. Noble's 8, Guthrie's 14 right now. They hadn't came out near as hot as they did yesterday against Bridge Creek. And the coach is going to have something to talk. They're on the floor scrambling. We got a tie ball. Possession will go to the Lady Blue Jays with another 3.8 seconds left in this quarter. And going into this second quarter, Braden, the Noble Lady Bears are going to have to get something started on the offensive side for sure.
Absolutely.
Shot from the outside. That doesn't go. We get one more shot here with about 16 seconds left on the clock. Good ball rotation. Hickey says, I'm going to take it back inside again, loops it up, but is not able to get it. Gives the Lady Blue Jays plenty of time to get the ball down the court and set up. Drive once again, shots up, gets their own rebound, back up again, and that's going to be your first quarter. That's Noble Lady Bears 8 and the Lady Blue Jays 14 in your first quarter. Let's take a break. We're going to bring you back the second quarter action here in just a minute on NobleBears.tv.
Give us a call today to learn more.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family.
And here we start the second quarter with a possession with the Lady Bears. They're going 4 high right now.
Coach Vandenberg was yelling to call some sort of play, it looks like.
Trying to set up, get a score out of this first possession. It's important to do that on this start of the second quarter. Hickey's going to be fouled by number 3, and that's Murillo. She'll be on the baseline. George is going to be passing the ball in. Steely's open, and she shoots, but it's off the backboard. But picking up the rebound on the backside is Hayden George, and that's going to be 4 for her tonight.
She does that so well, getting in the right spot on those offensive rebounds.
She's got a sweet set shot, too. Ball's up for the Blue Jays. Wasn't able to make it, fighting for the basketball. And it's going to be the Lady Blue Jays' possession. Kicks it to the end. Oh, and back out off of a bear, and it's going to be Blue Jays' ball again. Murillo has the ball on the side, passes it to number 21. 21 to the corner. Looking for Murillo back up top again. Murillo's really running the whole basketball game right now for the Blue Jays. If they could control Murillo, I think that they could definitely win this ball game for sure. But somebody's going to have to be put on her and stick on her tight. All right, they're pressing. 2-2-1 press by by Guthrie. Steely's taking it, trying to take away that middle, going down the side. Decker has the ball, looking for somebody to pass to. Passes all the way across to Hayden George. Hayden George had it. It was Landry to Hayden, and Hayden had it and missed. Ball going down pretty quick once again. Guthrie likes to set that pace. Murillo has the ball up top, passes to number 23, back to the left side to 21 of the Blue Jays.
They're sticking to that zone. They're not coming up on them.
Murillo drives once again, kicks it back out, so there's room for the three. The three is long and doesn't hit any rim whatsoever, but they do get their own offensive rebound. Everything goes through Murillo.
She's definitely the leader for sure as a senior, leading this Blue Jay offense.
Number 21 has the ball up top, goes to the high post, back to Murillo. Murillo looks, and she does shoot hard off the back of the rim. Another offensive rebound by the Blue Jays. We're going to have to block out just a little bit better, and Steely sticks her hand in there as the drive was taking place, and she finds herself with a foul. Foul's going to be on the floor, and that's going to be Steely's first of the night. .21 back to Murillo.
Still sitting back in that 2-3.
Long off the rim. Gets it back up underneath. Shoots it up and in for two. Number 21.
That's
Morgan.
That's her third bucket of the night.
Do get it to the middle to Hickey. Hickey sees Decker
What a
underneath,
pass.
and Decker shoots the ball up, but unable to get it to go, then tips it out on the rebound. What a great opportunity to score right there. The score is 10-16, and a 12-16 score would have looked a little bit better.
That's right.
With 5:25 left in the half.
Hickey's picking up ball here.
Hickey is extending out and starting to overlook Murillo a little bit in this 3-2 defense. Not able to really necessarily keep the ball on one side of the court because they're splitting with two up top, but they drive in number 21. They get their own offensive rebound again and put it in for two, gives them 18 points. The Bears are going to have to rebound on that defensive side for sure.
Absolutely.
Decker gets the ball, kicks it out to Landry George. Landry George shoots, but it's off the rim. Another Hayden George basket, though, which gives them 12 tonight. 12-18, 4:40 left in the quarter. High post. And that looks like another foul on a 0-0. That will be her second.
Number 23 checking out of the game for the Blue Jays, Smedley. And number 0, Russell, checking back into the game.
Oh, and there Hickey trying to go for a ball and hits number 14. And they call a foul on the ground there. And it'll go to the baseline for the Lady Blue Jays to be able to throw that ball in. Kicks it to the outside, Murillo. To the inside right there, back to the high post. Almost a walk right there, but Hickey has the ball and the score. Will they count the bucket? They counted the bucket right there, and she will shoot one. Murillo, so that's Murillo's second of the night. Hickey shot 50% from the free throw line.
That's another one.
And that right there makes it 75. Bring the ball down the court. Hickey with some interference there and gets them to throw the ball away. A good opportunity right here with 4 minutes left in the first half, 15-18. Bears need to take an opportunity here and be able to get this ball in the hoop.
Running a 4-high look.
Decker drops the ball. Number 21 picks it up. Hickey's trying to get it back desperately, not able to do that. Number 21 drives through. Hayden gets the rebound, and Steely's back going to the north, and she's going to drive. Gets it picked off again, but Hayden George picks it up. Decker drives. She shoots. Long shot, but we do get her own rebound. Shot goes up again. Not able to get it, and the Blue Jays are going back the other direction.
Corner three.
23 from the outside, not able to get it. They get their own rebound again, and it looks like that's going to be on Landry George.
That is her first of the night.
Well, I tell you what, blocking out right now is definitely an issue for the Lady Bears. The Blue Jays are sliding around them, putting a butt in them, and they're getting their own rebounds, and that's made a difference in this game. That ball doesn't go.
If Noah can get those rebounds, I like the tempo that they're trying to push. Even with the press, if they get out in transition, give Hickey the ball on the side, it's going to open some things up for Noble.
Yeah, I agree with you completely there, Braden. Hickey and Steely both can run the floor extremely well. And then when they drive in, kick it back out to Landry, and, that opens everything up. Decker looks and throws it to George from the outside. Is she hot?
What a shot.
Well, that's the first one of the night, but if you ask me, when she makes one, there's 2 or 3 more to come once she starts heating up. Right. And that's the spot that she likes over on the left side there. Hickey with really good defense outside, 14 with the ball up top. Goes to the middle. Russell drives, doesn't get anything, and here they come again.
It is
with
hard.
With a fast tempo. Hickey drives through the middle. She gets bumped, but we get that rebound by Hayden George. Landry tries to shoot, nothing there, but she shoots a little mid-range jumper and off the glass. The tempo of this game has picked up tremendously the last 3 or 4 possessions going up and down the court.
Absolutely.
And I'm not sure that doesn't favor the Noble Lady Bears.
Absolutely. It is hard to get an inside shot with the presence of Hayden George in the middle.
That's
it is
true.
hard to shoot over.
Martinez checks in right now for Steely. Ball is top by Russell. She shoots and make it, but it's waved off.
Illegal screen called on the Lady Blue Jays.
2:29 left in this half, 18-19. So the Lady Bears have brought this one back.
Absolutely.
Steely walking the ball up. George in the middle. Kicks it to Hickey. Hickey looks like that one's good. From the right side, Noble's heating up from the three-point land.
You love to see Hickey's confidence. She's not afraid to take it inside, and she's not afraid to pull the trigger outside either.
She likes to shoot the ball. She knows that if they're going to win, that they have to. Here's Hickey on the drive. She takes that little Euro step on the outside, but isn't able to make it. You know, one thing that Coach Vandenberg has always said when I was coaching with her as an assistant, you know, if you don't shoot, you can't score. And so she wants those girls to shoot the ball every time they get an opportunity. Right. Don't hesitate. Just put the ball up. If we miss, we miss. if we make them, we're going to win, you know. And so we've got a foul on the floor right now. Hickey's going to go to the line.
That's the second foul on Braden Russell for the Lady Blue Jays.
That one rolls out for Hickey.
Number 15, Araceli Martinez checks in for Rayleigh Seeley.
We got 1:43 left in the half. Noble goes up 21-19 and had a slow start in this ball game, which was just totally opposite. Hickey makes that one. Yesterday against Bridge Creek in the Dental Lodge Classic, the Bears came out so hot, and especially George, Landry George, she shot, 4 3-pointers in the first quarter. And it seems like that it's taken them a while to get going and get adjusted here, but Coach Vanderburg's definitely made the adjustments needed to put the Lady Bears back on top. So far, going into halftime, we got a tied ball game, 22-22 right now. Every possession counts. Hayden George, kind of a little sky hook from the paint. I don't know if her daddy taught her that or not, but I'd take credit for it if I was him. Ball rotates around to the left side.
Noble picking up the tempo, getting in their grill, starting to make them think about it.
Drives through, didn't get the ball. You know, that's the first defensive possession that I've seen against Noble that I felt like the tempo was picked up on defense.
Absolutely.
And kind of rattled Guthrie just a little bit and not able to drive through and shoot. That's a good sign for the Noble Lady Bears. Trying to get it back into George again. Martinez has it up top. Ball goes to the left side, and there's a walk there on the left side by Landry George. Scores 24-22, 32 seconds left in the game. And the Lady Blue Jays are going to walk this one up, and they're going to try for the last shot. And it looks like right now that the Bears are just going to inch up and try to get a count. No, they're saying back it up, and we're just going to let them set for a little bit. I think Vandenberg feels good about her percentages of going into this halftime up. Oh, she walked underneath right there. Number 35 for the Blue Jays. 4.2 seconds. They're going to put Hickey back in and Steely. And it looks like to me that they're going to take a really hard run at this last 4 seconds down the court and see if they can get something that's off.
Try to get some momentum going before halftime, I guess.
Steely gets the ball. She takes it right into the middle to kind of line up. It looks good, but hard off the backboard. So that's your half. 24-22. The Noble Lady Bears are up. They brought that back from that half or the first quarter deficit that they had there for a little while. We're going to take a break here in this halftime and let you get a word from our sponsors. It's noblebears.tv.
With Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back.
All right, we're here at the halftime of the girls' game, but we have the boys' coach, Coach Bradley, here with us today. Coach, man, that game yesterday was a great game, wasn't it?
The game is really good when the ball goes to the basket.
Man,
the
they
ball
were
went to the basket
shooting.
early.
They were shooting good. I'll tell you what, I was telling some of my buddies here that, I've been around Noble basketball for probably 10 to 12 years, and it's been that long since I've seen a Noble boys team come out and shoot that well, on this court. So really, really impressed. The percentages from outside were good, inside were good.
We had a lot of different guys were making shots, and that's always fun. And it just, when you do that, it gives you a lot more energy defensively also, which I thought was a big deal, especially in the first half.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was just a well-rounded game. I don't know that you could really pick it apart too much from my standpoint at all. Like I said, I was just totally impressed. I thought it was one of the best ball games that I've seen Noble just play in a long, long time. Tell me about Perkins tonight, the boys team. I've not had a chance to watch them play. I'm sure you scouted them yesterday a little bit.
Well, they were one of the best teams in 4A last year and made a heck of a run. And they're one of the top teams in 4A this year. They got guys that have been on the floor for a couple of years that can really shoot the ball. They have a kid that can really elevate jump. And I think he had 27 last night.
Is that right?
And so so we got some things that we want to do defensively. We just need to be able to execute some stuff and have some basketball instincts to be aware of who we need to really guard and who we need to not worry about at all. There's a couple of guys we're not going to worry about at all, and if they're shooting the basketball, if those other guys are taking shots, I'm really happy.
You're okay with that?
Yes,
Yeah, leave them there, let them shoot. We'll take our chances for sure. Well, I tell you what, just all season long and even last season, I've been impressed with just the pressure. Last night, tremendous defense from your boys, tremendous effort, and it really does seem like even early in the season they started to kind of gel with each other and just be able to play.
I think that the chemistry, by far the chemistry's. I thought the chemistry was pretty good my first year. Last year was not. This year, because of some changes, our chemistry is as good as it can be.
Right.
Guys really like each other. They like playing with each other. So that's a big deal when you get along and your chemistry's good. It makes it a lot better.
It might be one of the hardest things to do as a coach.
Yes.
Is coach chemistry. You know, it's just hard to do.
Yes.
Kids either get along or they don't, and you can't really control what goes on outside of these four walls.
And sometimes, and it's not the first time, but sometimes you have to subtract some stuff to do what's best for the team.
I know what you mean.
So I've
add to and take away, and it make make a team through all of that.
I like where we're at. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen tonight and tomorrow.
Sure.
Honestly, I really think that tonight's game is the game that we really need to win, because tomorrow's going to be really, really hard, regardless of who we play.
That Mount St. Mary's team,
they're
really
long.
Good.
They
look good.
Well,
They
know how to win. They put 5 guys on the floor that really have basketball instincts and basketball IQ, and they have a really good feel for the game. That's why they've always been successful.
That's right.
Because of that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Tell me just a little bit as we kind of finish up here. I talked to you quite a bit, it seems like, about the young kids that are on the floor, and not all freshmen are able to play. And we talk about basketball IQ, and sometimes, especially playing in 5A, and you play some 6A teams or whatever, the game is so fast for a young freshman. But it seems like you've been able to develop, even over the last 3 years you've been here, some freshmen that have came up and contributed to the team.
Well, I knew last year, watching my freshmen and 7th graders, and I knew what I had. I felt like there was going to be some kids that possibly could really have to help us out this year.
Right.
And so I put my son down in the middle school to coach those guys, because there's no one else that could get them more prepared on being able to step in and play for us, and someone that's
you think he might know you pretty well.
So I really think that benefited Noah and Andrew and Weston a lot. Those kids a lot. So they were more ready. than had he not had those guys. Now, they're still freshmen. The game is still fast.
It is.
And, stuff like that, physically, whatever. But they're about as prepared as they can be because of that thing.
Yeah.
And both Nate and Noah have really done a really good job. And then Andrew Holmes, we're going to start getting him out there because he's so aggressive and so physical.
Right.
And then Weston is just Randolph can make plays. He's just behind some pretty good players.
That's right. Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. You put him in yesterday, had really good minutes.
Yes.
But once again, you have 2, 3, 4 freshmen that all can play a little bit, and there's only 5 spots.
The future's pretty good for Noble.
I think so too. I think the shooting. I tell you, over the past few years, have really, really evolved, and it's been exciting to be able to see some of those kids really develop and be able to shoot. Well,
hopefully
Coach,
we keep it going.
Yeah, for sure, Coach Bradley. It's been good talking to you as always, and looking forward to this game here in probably about 20-25 minutes. And
me too.
Good luck tonight,
Thank
and
you.
Hopefully we'll see a win and see you in the championship.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
All right, thank you. That was Coach Bradley for the boys, and man, I'll tell you what, they looked great last night as they were playing against Shawnee. Shawnee is one of those teams over the years that we've not really been able to beat. And last night was probably the first time in, 10 years or so that the Noble Bears beat Shawnee. And so really proud of those guys and just really enjoy sitting here from the sidelines and watching all of those boys develop into really, really good basketball players. We've got about 1:46 before we kick off again this game. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to bring you right back here to the Den and NobleBears.tv. Thanks for tuning in for this little halftime show with Coach Bradley, and we'll talk to you here in just a few minutes.
Always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt D.
All right, we are back here in the Den on a Friday night. I don't have any place I would rather be than at a Friday night high school basketball game.
That's right.
I don't know. Bravo sounds pretty good right now, though. But all right, we're going to start the action. 16 minutes left in this ball game. 24-22. Noble Lady Bears are up, and we need to keep it that way.
Right.
Decker turns, kicks the ball out. Hickey says, "I'll take the first three of the night." From the corner, and that puts them up 27-22.
That's 12 points for Hickey right now.
Well, if she can have 12 more points, I predict the Noble Lady Bears will win. Steely has to dribble around the referee, kicks it up, but nothing. Hayden gets the rebound, but has to shoot off her back of her feet and not able to get the ball in.
And here's Noble with that. And coming out of halftime with that intensity we saw last night, just in their face, no matter what they're doing, just always in their face.
Yeah, if you watched, too, just a second ago, Hickey came up and covered Murillo really, really quick. And so at halftime, I know that Coach Vandenberg had to be talking about we've got to stop that drive from going through the lane.
Absolutely.
And that's the only way we're going to win this ball game. Murillo does get the ball from the outside, and she shoots a little jumper. Not able to get it, but rebound by number 21 and back in. That's Morgan.
She has now 8 on the night. Well, I couldn't agree more. I bet Vandenberg was saying we need to make an adjustment, put our best on-ball defender on their best scorer right now.
Right. And so far, that's what's happening. George gets it to Decker to the side. Hayden George is just begging for the ball underneath and had her man sealed off. Steely kicks it to George to the left, and it just rings in and out. We're going the other direction now. Hickey does have good defense and stops her, jumps up to Murillo to the top. But here goes Murillo again through the middle and scores. That lane has to be shut off by the Lady Bears, or it's going to be a long ball game. Steal by Hickey.
The Blue Jays are sticking with this press.
Hickey shoots and thought that one might go in, but it didn't. The Blue Jays are headed back the other direction. Ball's tipped and then out of bounds. It'll be Blue Jays ball on the sideline.
Looks like they're running out.
3-2 right now.
Looks like.
We got a high post. They're trying to split that middle up. So 2-1-2 offense. She goes back down to the short corner, kicks it. They're trying to post up against Hayden George and wasn't able to do that. She's got great presence in there, but I tell you what, there's Murillo again on the drive. We've got to get somebody in front of her. It sounds like a broken record, I know. Hickey has the ball, throws it to George. George to Steely. Steely looks, crosses over, shoots a little mid-range, rolls off, but Decker's right there to pick it up on the backside. Gets her own rebound, but pulled down by a Blue Jay. And now Russell has the ball back to Murillo. They're setting up right now.
They're taking their time. The Blue Jays are taking their time looking for the next shot. Not the first shot they see, but the next shot.
Russell from 3, and she does hit it from the corner, which puts them up. Hickey has the ball. Now they're pressing. The Blue Jays are pressing the Bears just a little bit. Steely goes in, drives around to Blue Jay, and in for 2. 29-31. Almost halfway through the third. Murillo just drives the lane again. This time gets fouled.
That's Hayden George's first of the night.
Gonna have to find something to close that top of the lane down.
Absolutely.
Murillo shoots the first one and makes it. Bounces the second one off it. Four Lady Bears, and Murillo almost gets the ball. We've got to hustle right there, definitely when we're going for those rebounds. Charge by the Blue Jays, and Lady Bears are going to be able to get the ball. Need a little spark here.
Absolutely.
Got a timeout, White. Coach Vandenberg definitely wants to talk about it, and I think that's exactly what she's going to tell them. Intensity level has to come up. We've got to stop the middle. Murillo has to be covered. If she's not, we're not going to win this ball game. We're going to take a break with them right here at NobleBears.tv.
Horst at Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Diesel Horse works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Diesel Horse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field.
And here we go. 4:10 left in the third. 29-32 is your score.
Kason Cottrell for the Lady Bears came in after that timeout.
Running 4 high. George looks over to Hickey. Hickey's going to drive the ball, collects up and through.
What a move.
A Murillo move, if you will. And she just cuts right through the lane and scores pretty easy. She says, if Murillo can do it, so can I.
17 points for Mackenzie Hickey tonight.
14 grabs the ball, turns, goes to the hoop really, really strong. Decker's not able to stop her, and she scores 2. 3-point ball game right now. The Blue Jays are pressing pretty hard right now, but able to weave right through them. It's Hickey again. She's feeling it right now. Murillo says, I'll take it coast to coast too, but not able to get the shot off because of great defense from the Bears. Russell from outside. She's warming up just a little bit. That's another 3 from the left side from Russell. And Hickey has the ball. Back to Steely up top.
It's like they're
running that 4 high once again, trying to get Landry George open. Not able to. Decker turns and she shoots. Steely gets the rebound from the corner and shoots the 3. It tries to match Russell. Decker gets the rebound and no. Cottrell gets the rebound and is fouled.
I like the way they're boxing out, rebounding the basketball this second half.
Big difference from just, 5, 6, 7 minutes ago.
Absolutely.
When they weren't rebounding the ball near as well. Cottrell makes the first one. It's definitely going to make a difference down the stretch if they block out or if they don't block out.
Absolutely. Just like that. Second chance points. Now it's a 3-point game instead of a 5.
Yeah, there we go. Ball goes in again. Murillo with the ball, drives, met with Cottrell. Cottrell says, I'm going to get in your way this time. And we got a tied up basketball. It's going to stay with the Blue Jays on the baseline. Murillo gets the ball to the corner, back to number 21. 21 tries to drive in, but Steely keeps her on the outside. Good defense by Landry George. They've got Hickey on number 3, Murillo, right now, trying to keep her outside. I'll tell you what, foul against Landry George right there. Really kind of a circus shot, and Landry George actually kind of bailed her out on that one, unfortunately. But great effort. Ball's up and bounces off the back rim.
Hayden George checking in the game for Landry Decker. I'll tell you what I'd like to see. I'd like the Bears to put pressure immediately on, push the tempo.
Yeah.
I'd like them to push the tempo for sure.
George looks to her sister down low. Nothing's there. Hickey's from the top, looking for Hayden underneath, and Hayden's begging for the ball. Turns, shoots that little jumper, and it's in. I don't know that I wouldn't feed her going in to the fourth quarter because she's been making them down there all night, not been able to stop. The Blue Jays are heating up from the 3-point line. That's their third or fourth 3 this quarter, and defense is pretty tough right now. Got the turnover, and Murillo's going. She's going to drive and lay it up, and there's 2 points again for Murillo. She's been taking the ball to the hoop all night long. Hickey's drove the ball, wasn't able. She's going to be pushed out of bounds, kicked it off a Blue Jay, and it looks like
Number 14, Deitman. That's her second.
Called that foul on the Blue Jays, and it will be Noble Lady Bears ball. Hickey at the top right now. George working really tough down low, trying to get open. They've got her fronted at this time, but she swings across the lane, able to get that left-handed. I don't know, you'd have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she shot right-handed just a second ago and then left-handed right there. That's impressive.
That's right.
Ball goes up by Murillo again, trying to continue that lead. And Hayden George taking the ball down the court, collects it, looks over, throws kind of a dangerous pass, but Steely comes out with it somehow. Hickey's asking for the ball because she wants to drive in.
Oh.
Takes a couple steps and lays it in.
She split that defense like Moses split the Red Sea, I'll tell you what.
Here we go, Murillo with the basketball, taking the last shot, 41-42. Blue Jays are up by 1. And they went ahead and called a timeout with 41-42. Guthrie's up. Let's take a timeout with them here at NobleBears.tv.
And
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. We offer advanced systems that provide a secure connection to dedicated professionals who can dispatch first responders at a moment's notice. Your system will feature an easy-to-use
All right, coming out of that timeout right there called by the Blue Jays with 28 seconds left. I guess they're wanting to set up a last shot, maybe going into the fourth. Up by 2 or 4. Let's see what they pulled off in that timeout. Murillo has the ball. Hickey's on her tight. I like this matchup right here.
I do too.
I think they might just clear out and let them two go. That call is going to be on Hickey. That ball's on Hickey. We're having a conversation right now with the ref and the coaches. It was definitely something that I didn't see coming with 22 seconds left. Got a lot of pushing going on right now between Hickey and Murillo. That's just a matchup right now. Murillo's trying to go to the rim. Get a turnover. 13 seconds left. We got a kick by Murillo, and it's going to be Noble Lady Bears basketball. Things are going to get a little chippy here, I think.
I completely
going
agree.
into the fourth. Tight ball game. Really, really hard-fighting athletes. Just a little bit of an extra step right there by Hayden George before she turned and made that approach to the basket. So 4.6 seconds left. Blue Jays are up by 1. They're going to take this long three-point shot here. They made it all the way to the lane, but wasn't able to miss it. 1-point ball game going into the fourth. We're going to take a break. NobleBears.tv.
Screen that intuitively makes operating your system as simple as one touch.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you.
All right, we got 8 minutes left in this basketball game here in the Den tonight. You've tuned in to the Dental Lodge Classic. Second night in the winner's bracket, and Noble Lady Bears plan on going to the winner's bracket and staying in it tomorrow, playing in the championship. There's a shot by George, a little bit flat and rolled off the rim. And we're going to have Lady Blue Jays basketball. Changing the possession arrow to the Blue Jays.
Looks like
animated referees tonight.
Looks like Hickey's going to pick up Murillo at half court.
I think that's a good move by Coach Vandenberg. We're definitely going to have to stop the drive, and if they can do that and cover the outside, we should be fine. But there's Murillo again. She finds herself in great position underneath the basket, gets the rebound, puts it back up for 2, and the foul. And that's going to be on Cottrell. That's going to no. That's Landry.
That's Hayden George.
Hayden
and that's
George.
Her
All right.
second.
Second on Hayden George. Well, we finally got it right. Only went through 2 or 3 of them. One of the scoreboards said somebody else. So got a turnover right there through the middle. Murillo gets the ball back into her hands again, lays it up, but hits the bottom of the rim. And Steely's headed the other direction. She's going coast to coast. She gets hit hard by number 21, Morgan.
That's her second as well.
That's going to be on the floor. And they're going to run this little fence play where Landry kicks back, but it didn't develop fast enough. Ball being fought for on the floor, and it's going to be possession of the Lady Blue Jays.
Decker checking in the game for Cottrell.
Blue Jays have the ball once again in Murillo's hands. Looked for a high post for a second. Not a lot of movement right now by the Blue Jays. To the right side. And there's Hickey. In for 2. Puts them back within a point. And Murillo's bringing the ball back quickly all the way through and drives and gets that 2 points back. Decker has it from the outside. Back to Steely up top. Steely thinks about shooting it right there.
She's not afraid to pull the trigger. She likes that little stop and pop jumper for sure.
Decker has the ball at the high post, takes another step, and doesn't put the ball on the ground quick enough. And there's another turnover by the Lady Bears. We're going to slow the game down just a hair. The Blue Jays are asking their players to walk the ball up, take their time, catch a breather, I guess. 3 points up right now. Murillo drives, kicks it to number 23, and she's had the hot hand the last 2 quarters.
That's our third 3 of the night.
That's her third 3 in this half. And pressing again. Hickey's moving the ball, getting hit and slammed. Totally hit and moved around. The ball gets pushed out and then turned over. And it's going to be Blue Jays basketball. Exactly what the Blue Jays wanted in that possession. Being extremely physical. And that's, yesterday we were extremely physical against Bridge Creek. It changed the ball game. And tonight it seems like that the Lady Blue Jays have been just a touch more physical than we have at times.
Absolutely.
And so we're going to have to find that down the stretch of being just a physical. If they're going to let us play to that level, we're going to have to play physical tonight.
Exactly.
5:10 left, 43-49 is your score. Lady Blue Jays are up. Baseline inbounds. 21. Morgan has the ball up top. 14 tries to drive. She takes a step and is fouled by Decker.
Noble's got to be careful here. They do not have a foul to give. One more, and the Lady Blue Jays are going to be in 1-1 bonus.
And that could be detrimental down the stretch, too, because Murillo is a really, really good free throw shooter, and she's been driving and picking up some of those fouls as we go. Some of them have been on the floor tonight, not got to the line, but they will soon.
Absolutely.
Murillo has the ball, directing traffic from the top. Number 14 tries to drive. She's going to kick to 23, and we got to cover 23 because she's got the hot hand, but this time it bounces short off the rim to Steely on the right side of the court. She's taking the ball down furiously. Hickey tries to look to shoot. She says, no, I'll drive, and she's going to...
Murillo's going to pick up the foul. That's her third foul of the night.
I think Hickey and Murillo are just kind of exchanging everything tonight. A few fouls, few shots. They both like to drive. Similar in their style of play.
Absolutely.
George looks, sets up, shoots. Long rebound, but it stays with the Lady Bears on the baseline. Hickey's coming through. Not a lot of movement. Doesn't look like that worked out for him too much. Decker has the ball up top. Needs to move with it. This time she takes the ball, puts it on the ground, shoots it to George, and she wasn't able to get it. Decker taps the ball over the top of a Blue Jay, and it's going to be Blue Jay ball.
Little full court pressure from Noble.
That's Russell, short on the shot, but Murillo once again with the rebound, and that's going to put her on the line. And she is going to be shooting the ball. She gets 2 of those.
That's Hayden George's 3rd foul.
And it puts them in the bonus. Murillo shoots, makes that one. She's got a nice shot. 43-50. Guthrie's up right now. Need a spark. And that one goes off the front of the rim. Decker gets the rebound, and Steely slows it up just a hair and lets the Lady Bears get set. Trying to run a little bit of an offense here. Throws it to George, and we want a timeout. Lady Bears going to take a timeout, talk about it, regroup, and come out more aggressive, I believe, and try to win this ball game. We're going to take a break. NobleBears.tv.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.
We're back. 3:52 left in this ball game. 43-50 right now. The Blue Jays are up. It's going to be Bears basketball. Kicks it low to Hayden George. Hayden George turns and shoots that little hook, and it's in.
That's 14 points for Hayden George.
And that puts him within 5. That's not a bad position to be in with 4:41 left in the ball game. If we can stop Murillo from driving, she kicks. 21 gets the ball up top, and Murillo comes right back around and looks for it again. Gonna set a pick and roll. That didn't work out. Good defense by Steely and Hickey. Drive and a blocking foul on Hayden George underneath.
That's her 4th. I like the intensity out of this timeout from Noble, just getting after it now, trying to force Murillo to throw the ball away.
Well, I tell you what, there's not much time left, and so if you're gonna get after it, this is the time. You can't leave anything left out on the floor. Hayden George is gonna come out. Cottrell's gonna check in for her for a minute or two, I'm sure. Give her a breather and a chance maybe not to get that 5th foul, but they're not gonna be able to leave her out very long because she's been able to score so well tonight. Ball's in Steely's hands up top. Bears are setting up. Cottrell with the ball at the high post.
Oh,
gets ran over by Murillo, I thought. Yes, ran over by Murillo. And that's going to be Murillo's 4th. So that's going to help the Bears out a little bit because she's going to have to be a little bit more cautious driving the lane in there. If the Bears will set 2 feet planted and get that charge and Murillo's out, they're going to have a hard time down the stretch scoring.
That's right.
Murillo again pretty close to a foul, and Hickey throws the ball up, kind of a circus shot, didn't really get anything out of that one. Murillo's asking for the ball. 10-second call. 10-second call on Murillo. And he was counted out, and the coach doesn't like that one at all. It's going to be Noble Lady Bears basketball. Steely has it, throws it to Decker. Decker steps, looks to George. Cottrell was open underneath. Hickey pulls it out. I think she might try to take a drive on number 3 right here, and she does. She backs her out, comes in, and says, I'm going to take it all myself. And she takes the Bears, puts them on her back, and goes right down the lane, 47-51. Murillo with the ball up top. What a competition tonight between Murillo and Hickey.
That's the first foul on Cottrell. Just got her hands caught in the back.
So here we go to the line. I think that's Dittman. That's on the line for the Blue Jays. It's going to call them the Jayhawks. So all the way from Kansas, not that far north. And it's 47-52 right now. She shoots. Shot well from the free throw line tonight.
Number 1, Wallace checking in for number 23, Kinley Smedley.
So George comes back in. Hayden George is coming back in. They definitely like to see her the last 2 minutes of the ball game underneath, getting rebounds and shooting that little hook shot that she's got. Steely takes it. They rotate the ball around, kind of overload the right side. The defense is really good against the Blue Jays. Hickey gets the ball up top. Look for her to drive again. She takes that little step back, crosses over, takes the ball hard to the hoop, and is fouled by number 21.
Morgan.
How many is that on Morgan?
That is
tonight.
4, I believe.
3 there on Morgan tonight. I was with you. I thought it was 4 as well. Hickey's going to have an opportunity to shoot these 2 free throws right here, important free throws. Both teams are in the bonus with minute 59 left. Score 47-53. She makes the first one, makes that one count, which is important. And has an opportunity right here to put her team 1 point closer to a championship chance tomorrow. Steely tries to get that rebound, was unable to, and Blue Jays basketball. All right, we got a timeout for the Blue Jays. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them here at noblebears.tv.
Find out more at scordo.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. What a ball game we've got here in the Den tonight. Noble Bears trying to pull this one out, just down a few points, and it's close. Key right here is try to get the ball out of Murillo's hand, and she is in foul trouble tonight. So if you have the ball, you want to drive right towards her and see if she'll take and foul you. But right now she has the ball in her hand. She shoots a mid-range, and it's long, but she gets her own rebound. Very athletic, and gets the ball back. Everything's running through Murillo right now. Steely's setting up against her, but she's able to slide by her right through the lane, and that's 2 more for Murillo tonight. It's been the Murillo show for Guthrie. Steely has the ball to Decker. Decker turns, and there's that Landry George shot, but it's flat and not able to go. Bears look a little winded right now, coming back down. Not as much as excitement level as what I'd like to see with a minute left in the ball game.
Exactly.
I'd like to see them fight right here. They're pulling up. The coach is saying we got to double team Murillo. Murillo's just dribbling the ball out, and they're chasing her just a little bit. Goes to number 21, playing a little catch. And they're just running the ball, just kind of running the timeout on the clock. Number 11, finally, Hickey fouls her. That's Hickey's fourth foul, 48-55 with 47 seconds left in the ball game. The Bears are going to have to find themselves stopping the clock as much as they can going down the stretch to be able to stay in this one. Number 21 scores, and that's Morgan.
That's not 9 points for Morgan on the night.
And that's 10 points right there for Morgan. 48-57. Need to have an urgency about you if you're a Bear. Steely kicks it out to Hickey. Hickey goes and shoots. And that's going to be number 21, Morgan, on the foul.
That's her fourth.
Several girls with 4 fouls, but there's only 37 seconds left in the ball game. Down by 9. And every one of these free throws are going to matter.
That's right.
Going down the stretch. Puts number 15 into the ball game, Martinez, for defense.
Hickey hits both. That's now.
They're going to have to foul her pretty quick. Got a foul. And Murillo is just walking through them right now. Precious moments going off the clock there. And I know that you don't want to see Murillo go to the line. So anytime that gets in anybody's hands besides Murillo, at this point, you're going to see the Noble Lady Bears put a hand on them and foul.
That's right.
Got lucky there. Murillo off to the left side, putting Hayden George back into the ballgame for Martinez. Offense for defense right now for the Bears. And the second one's gonna go in. It's an 8-point ball game right now with 30 seconds left. And the Bears are gonna rush the ball down the court. Try to drive, kick it to Hayden George. And she's gonna get hit by Russell. And she's gonna go to the line now. And she's gonna be shooting 1 and 1. Hayden and George is at the line. She shoots and she makes the first one. All right. Little confusion there on subs. Going to be putting in this second one. Goes off the side, but Decker gets the ball, puts it back up, long off the backboard. Hickey finds herself with the ball. Decker finds a jump ball, and possession's going to stay with the Noble Lady Bears. 16-9 left in the ball game. 7-point deficit for the Bears. Going to have a little bit of a miracle here.
Absolutely.
To pull this one out. She throws the ball to open court. Steely's dribbling, but not a lot of time is left. She's going to have to shoot. And the ball goes into the backcourt. Was it tipped? No. 6.5 seconds left, and the Blue Jays are going to have the ball on that turnover. Tell you what, the Noble Lady Bears have fought hard tonight. They had a really, really good win last night. Wasn't able to pull off this win to go into the finals tonight, it looks like. But extremely proud of them and their effort. I know they're disappointed as they walk off the court tonight. But as always, proud of our Noble Lady Bears, and we'll see them tomorrow. Going to be playing for third place in the Dental Lodge Classic, and that's not a bad place to be. Anytime you can come out of a tournament and your whole goal is not only to win the tournament, Braden, but you definitely want to try to win too. And so they're going to have an opportunity tomorrow to win that second game in the tournament. So if you can win 2 and lose 1, that's a success in any tournament because when you come down to it in playoff time, when you get into February, into March, then your record really, really matters. And so they'll have an opportunity tomorrow to be able to come back and play and live another day. So we thank you for tuning in to NobleBears.tv. The boys are coming onto the court. We're going to change live streams. We'll be right back with you in about 2 minutes, and we'll start the Perkins Noble game. Please tune right back in with us here at NobleBears.tv.